Mr. President, the first order of the day is presentation and consideration of reports of committees on national planning and economic affairs and finance on the confirmation of the nomination of the following persons as listed on the order paper for appointment as federal commissioners in the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission. Mr. President, you may wish to invite Senator Abdullahi Yahya Abubakar, Chairman of Committee, to move the motion for the presentation and consideration of the report.
Distinguished Senator Yahya, distinguished colleagues, I rise to move that the distinguished Senate do receive and consider the report of the Joint Committee on National Planning and Economic Affairs and the Committee on Finance on the confirmation of the nominations of Mr. President for appointment as Federal Commissioners in the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission. Before that, Mr. President, I would like the distinguished Senate to note and the Secretariat to take note of the number of nominees that we cleared. Actually, the nominees are 21, not 18. So there was an inadvertent presentation in the order paper, which I think needs to be corrected. Mr. President, I so move for a permission to lay the report and present the report for the consideration of this distinguished Senate. I so move, Mr. President.
Distinguished Senator Akobondu.
Thank you, Mr. President. I remain Austin Akobondu, representing Abia. The motion, ably moved by my chairman, Senator Yahya, I so support.
Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved and seconded that distinguished Senator Yahya be allowed to lay his report. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You may proceed to lay the report.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, the Senate at its plenary on Tuesday, 24th September 2024, considered the request of Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for the confirmation of the nominees for appointment as Federal Commissioners in Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, and referred same to the Committee on National Planning and Economic Affairs, and the Finance was joined as a core committee to screen and make a recommendation for the appointment. The candidates' names are there in the report, which I think have been circulated to all members. Paragraph 2, the methodology that was adopted by the Joint Committee is presented in paragraph 3. The nominees were screened. Our findings are on paragraph 5, page 3. We also indicated in the findings that there are about 8 out of the 21 who are reappointments. Our recommendation, Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, is that the Senate do confirm the nomination of 21 nominees as Federal Commissioners in Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, which has now brought the membership of the Commission to its full complement. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I would like at this point to extend our gratitude to Mr. President for considering the situation in the Revenue Allocation, Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, and bringing its membership to its full complement, which means that every state, if you approve this nomination, every state will now have candidate will now have a representation in the board of the institution. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, on behalf of the Committee of National Planning and Economic Affairs and the Committee on Finance, I wish to most sincerely thank you very much for the opportunity given to the two committees to serve the Senate. Thank you and highest regards to all. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes. Distinguished
President,